In The Office, the scene where Will Ferrell's character tells Ed Helms to eat soap was completely improvised.
Drink some soap.
Ferrell suggested it as a joke, and Helms surprised everyone by actually pumping real soap into his mouth. Ferrell's reaction captured in the scene shows his genuine surprise, making the moment even more hilarious. In Elf, Will Ferrell's reactions during the Jack in the Box scene were completely genuine. Director Jon Favreau used a remote control to randomly trigger the toys, catching Ferrell off guard each time for authentic jump scares. In Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, Will Ferrell was asked to pick his prop for the scene before shooting the milk scene. He saw the milk and thought it was funny. After multiple takes in the hot LA sun, the milk started going bad, leading to this hilarious unscripted line.
Milk was a bad choice.
In Wedding Crashers, Will Ferrell wasn't part of the original script. The character was added late, with Owen Wilson suggesting a funeral crashing scene to introduce Chaz.
What the fuck do you want?
Ferrell wasn't confirmed until the night before filming, and with limited time, he improvised all his lines. His quick wit and over-the-top performance turned Chaz into one of the movie's most memorable characters.
Oh! Damn you, Roger! Damn it! Damn you!
Fun fact, Will Ferrell in Blades of Glory plays a sex addict named Chaz. Funny enough, his character in Wedding Crashers is also named Chaz, and he crashes funerals for sex.
Roger.
In Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, Will Ferrell improvised one of the film's most iconic moments during Ron Burgundy's phone booth meltdown. Feeling defeated, he dramatically wails before shouting the now famous line,
"Where are you?"
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
The absurdity and over-the-top delivery made it one of the film's most hilarious and memorable scenes.
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
In Elf, one of the film's most memorable moments came from Will Ferrell's improvisation. During Buddy's confrontation with the fake Santa, Ferrell ad-libbed a hilarious line that perfectly captured the character's innocence and frustration.
You stink.
All right.
You smell like beef and cheese. You don't smell like Santa.
Sorry I'm late, gang. Traffic on
In this SNL sketch, which aired shortly after 9/11, Will Ferrell plays a patriotic office worker who enters a boardroom wearing outrageous short shorts. During rehearsals, he only wore regular short shorts, but for the live show, Ferrell unexpectedly cut them into a thong. The cast had no idea about the change, making their shocked reactions even funnier.
Did not see that coming.
If I were a lion and you were a tuna, I would swim out in the middle of the ocean and freaking eat you! And then I'd bang your tuna girlfriend.
In The Other Guys, Mark Wahlberg's character, Detective Terry Hoyts, claims that as a lion, he'd swim and devour Will Ferrell's detective Alan Gamble, a tuna. With Ferrell's character having a nickname of Gator, it's perhaps no surprise he ignored the script and explained why swimming lions made absolutely no sense at all.
A lion? Swimming in the ocean? Lions don't like water.
In Elf, Ferrell's walk through the streets of New York City was entirely improvised. He and a small camera crew filmed in real locations, interacting with unsuspecting pedestrians, including the man Buddy mistakes for Santa.
Santa! Nope. Not Santa.
These were real New Yorkers, not actors. Even the scenes inside the Lincoln Tunnel were real, filmed during heavy traffic with just a cameraman capturing the moment. In Zoolander 2, Will Ferrell improvises a wild kiss with Kristen Wiig. The make-out scene takes a hilarious turn when her giant headdress gets in the way, but Ferrell continues, adding even more chaos. The actor's improvisation turned the scene into a wild, over-the-top moment that fit the movie's silly style perfectly. In Elf, the mailroom scene became iconic thanks to improvisation. Originally, Mark Atchison's mailroom guy had just one line, but director Jon Favreau encouraged Atchison and Will Ferrell to improvise.
I'm 26 years old, I got nothing to show.
You're young. My papa, he didn't make Master Tinker till he was 490.
This led to a hilarious exchange and a whiskey-fueled bonding session, ending in drunken dancing on the mail table. Though producers wanted to cut it, Favreau insisted on keeping the scene, and it became a fan favorite.
The Tickle Fight! Tickle Fight! Tickle Fight! Tickle Fight!
In Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, Paul Rudd revealed how one of Will Ferrell's improvised lines left him struggling to keep a straight face. After the team's chaotic brawl with rival news stations, Ferrell delivered this unscripted line.
You all kept your head on a swivel, and that's what you gotta do when you find yourself in a vicious cockfight.
In The Boys Season 4, Will Ferrell filmed a scene where his character, Coach Brink, shares a surprise kiss with Jesse Usher. Though this unscripted kiss didn't make the final cut, but might show up in bloopers.
And they didn't plan it ahead of time. It's just that's just they both felt it in the moment and went for it.
I would be honored if you would let me sign your cast.
And I'll be honored if you sign my balls.
In Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, the extended credits reveal plenty of hilarious outtakes and improvised scenes. Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly show off their comedic skills, coming up with wild riffs about random things like stray dogs and funeral services.
Listen, leaving your big old corpse behind for your loved ones to deal with ain't cool.
That's why you should call McCready, funeral service.
McCready's.
These funny bits didn't make it into the main movie, but they highlight the time and effort behind creating the film's comedy.
Bodies that look so good, you're gonna want to talk to it.